Good morning. March 19th, day 78. It's about 6:45 in the morning, and trying to heat some water up. It blew like crazy last night and it got cold. Water's froze. Got up to use the bathroom, crawled right back in my bag just to stay warm. Gonna make some breakfast here and then try and get out of this bag and get everything packed up without, I'm sure I won't be able to feel my hands. Then we'll be on the trail. Gonna go as far as we can today, but it's supposed to be really cold, really windy, and it's supposed to even be colder tonight, so we'll see what today brings and go from there. But hope you have a good day today, good Sunday fun day, and we'll talk to you in a while. Overlook. Woo. Cold hiker coming. Good morning, everybody. Back on trail. We've been on trail for about a half hour. As soon as we got out of the shelter, straight up climb. I checked my thermometer. It said 10. Yes, I have leggings on, but they might come off soon. It said 10. They're saying 20 in town, but crazy winds. It's got to be single digits with all this wind. It's cold, but anyway, it sure beats sweating and shivering, or I mean sweating and swatting at bugs. But anyway, we're in the middle of this climb, and we came to a little side trail to that overlook, so I had to go check it out. It's only 200 feet. So back on trail. See where this day takes us. They say the high is in the mid-30s today, but with that wind, whew, I think our water bottles are going to be frozen all day, which could make it for an interesting day. But we had one view so far, and you know, looks like that's what's coming up. Be climbing that thing. All right, let's see what we got. Through the trees right there, trying to see if I could get the sparkle there. Maybe 100 yards away is that giant golf ball, and the mystery has been solved. It is a Doppler radar, and we are currently right next to it. So those videos you saw from all that distance that we took those pictures from, that giant ball, we're right next to it. Give you an idea of some of the climbing we've been doing. We went all the way down that mountain to climb the one that ball, the sphere, was on. So yeah, we've been doing some serious climbing. So I can't get a real good picture of it or even zoom in, but I can see pieces of it, of the ball. But yeah, this is Thunderhead Mountain. Quick story before my hand totally freezes. As this morning we're getting ready, and I have to put lotion on my shoulders daily, remnants of Guillain-Barré. So I'm standing there and in the probably single-digit wind chills with no shirt on, putting this lotion on, and this guy comes around the corner jogging, and he looks at me like I'm nuts, and I'm looking at him like, you're nuts for being out here jogging. And he was just out for the day to do a little jogging. So we just talked real quick, and he wanted to know what we were up to, and we asked what he was up to, and now we both went on our business. But yeah, we haven't run into him yet, so I'm thinking he went south. But anyway, we got about a 3/4 to a half mile till we get to the top here. Been climbing all day so far, and it hasn't really gotten much warmer, so I gotta put this phone away before battery dies and my hands fall off. Apple Orchard Mountain, elevation 4225. I thought this was Thunderhead. That must be the next one. This is Apple Orchard. And there's the golf ball teed up and ready for a big drive. Just got to watch the backspin so it can stay on top of these mountains. That's pretty cool. Almost looks like a soccer ball the way they got the design in it. It's pretty wild. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. Woo. All right, look for the tallest peak, which is over there. Must be where we're headed. Let's go get it. One of the last times we'll be crossing the Blue Ridge Parkway. Sure is pretty out. No views at that one. Usually if we took us across there was a view. But on the bright side, there's no mosquitoes, the ticks are frozen, no bugs flying around. The only thing we're seeing is our breath. And that's evident by all the ice in my beard. Love it. Just need to get my hands a little bit warmer. Back there where that rock was suspended between the two rock faces, that boulder that was in the middle, that's called the guillotine. That was right after that Doppler radar. And it's a pretty neat rock scramble and steps that go down to it, but my phone was stuck in my jacket pocket and the zipper was jammed. And couldn't get it out, so my hands were numb. So finally, a little bit further down, just before we got to that rock, I got it out. But we're coming up on the shelter in point 3. Gonna take a little break. Let's see if I can get some hand warmers out, get these hands warmed up. Otherwise I'm good. Actually kind of sweating, but we'll take it from there. See you in a bit. Blue Ridge Parkway. See ya. last time we're going to be crossing it. Ever since we left the shelter, it's been fairly flat, pretty muddy in spots. The sun is just enough to start thawing some of the frozen ground up in some spots. It's still pretty cold out. That's the shelter we checked, and it feels like 11, and it's actually getting colder out. So we're just gonna mosey on down the trail and see where it takes us. Thunder Ridge Overlook. That's where we came from. And this is where we be going. Not a whole lot to see today. Had a couple little overlooks. That's about it. We stopped by, there was a little spring back there, and we sat on a rock and had a quick lunch. And the wind kicked up and got really cold again, so got us on our way. I took my leggings off, but kept the jacket on. It's still pretty cold out, but legs were starting to sweat. It might have reached 30, not sure, but it's still pretty cold out. Whew. So I think the game plan today is to push 21 miles and get to the road and stay at the Stanimals hostel. They had messaged me a little while ago, and I said, yeah, we'll probably end up staying there after this 4 or 5 day gig. Looks like some rock face over there. Trees growing out. It's pretty wild. But anyway, continuing down so we could go up. Got a big climb up coming up, and then I think that should be it for the day. Most of it, I should say. Don't think you're ever done climbing. Trying to get a see, like there's some rock face over there. It's pretty wild. All right, I better put this away before I bite it. Massive climb straight up High Cock Mountain. Or what is it called?
High Cock.
Yeah, High Cock Knob.
Yep.
And this is about the best view we're gonna get here. I mean, it was vertical.
It sucked.
Peanut Gallery didn't care for it. I'd have to concur. All right, gonna take a pack break before we stumble down this thing. The way the knob looked, it's gonna be as steep down as it was up. Hey now, hope you're having a good Sunday. You see my view over there. Anyway, we are headed to a spur trail up here, and that's where we have to call the shuttle for Stanimals and see if it's going to work out. We're gonna see if maybe we can slack pack north headed south, and if not, we'll just stay the night and take off. But yeah, it's supposed to get real cold tonight. It was pretty cold last night. I'm just starting to feel my fingers now. But anyway, a lot of climbing today, a lot of soreness setting in for sure. So a nice warm bed, it's gonna feel good if it works out. If not, well, just spend another night outside, no big deal. But that's the game plan. We'll see how it pans out. Things always change on a dime, so we'll see what the rest of the day brings. But we're gonna have at least a 20-mile day in, and coming down that High Cock Knob, I kicked a big boulder and jammed my left big toe. Man, that sucker hurts, but it's always something. So if it wasn't that, it'd be something else. So we'll get a little bit further down the trail and touch base with you. I forgot to mention, ran into a one-day hiker today. He was parked out on one of these ridges, and he was glassing the sides of the mountains. And he's originally from Northwest PA. That's pretty neat. Talked to him for a little bit. Other than that, I haven't seen anybody out here today. That's about it for now. I think we're gonna about ready to, we have about 400 feet uphill yet, and then 2,500 downhill. I guess it's because it's heading down into the town. So we're gonna buckle up here. I'm gonna head down, but there's the James River, and that's where we're headed, down there. But it's gonna take 5 miles to get there. So we have a 7 o'clock extraction, so we need to get, but I'm sure we'll hit some nice views on the way down. Oh man, that's beautiful. All right, I better get going. Ten hours and 15 minutes, the boss said. Cornelius Creek Shelter to 501 right off of James River. It's a 20.1 mile day. Started out really cold this morning, and we thought it was going to be a carbon copy with colder weather like yesterday, but then this afternoon it got nice, and we got some really good views, especially coming down off the ridge of the river and stuff. So we beat our extraction time by about 45 minutes. So we're just gonna sit and relax and wait for them to come and get us, and it's gonna feel good to get off my feet and relax a little bit. They got a massage chair here. Might have to put that to use. My back is killing me, and it's gonna feel good to get a shower. I didn't think I could stink like this after as many days as we were in the woods, but I do. But yeah, they're gonna come pick us up and bring us to the hostel. So I see something cool, I'll let you know. Until then, have a good night.